Marc Guehi, Liverpool transfer stance clear as Crystal Palace left with two options. Crystal Palace captain Marc Guehi would be interested in signing for Liverpool. The Echo has been informed that Geuhi would jump at the opportunity to move to Anfield. But he is relaxed about the situation and is prepared to stay with the FA Cup winners for one final term before leaving as a free agent. The players are all doing it. They're all doing it, aren't they? So there's little chance of contract extension. So Geuhi is not signing a new contract. So either Crystal Palace find a buyer this summer and cash in on him, or end up losing him for nothing. That's tough for Crystal Palace. Ibrahima Konate disappointed by Liverpool as Reds weigh up Marc Guehi transfer offer. Liverpool mulling over an offer for Crystal Palace star Marc Guehi, who could replace Ibrahima Konate ahead of his contract expiring with the Reds next summer. Are the higher-ups at Liverpool believing that Konate's head's been turned by Real Madrid, that he will certainly leave in a year? And instead of, you have two options. You continue to play Konate and say, well, let's make the most out of him until he leaves, have another good season. Or you bring in Marc Guehi, you play him instead of Konate, you leave Konate as the backup. Because why let Marc Guehi sit on the bench? I mean, you spent whatever money to bring him in. Why just keep him on the bench if you're going to play Konate above him, ahead of him? So you play Marc Guehi more than Konate. Maybe the first month of the season, Konate is getting more minutes, more starts. But you start bringing in Marc Guehi because he's going to be the future of the defence of the club for the next few years. That's if he's the one that's brought in. That tells me he's leaving. Liverpool summer signing could spell end of time at club for fan favourite. We have loved Konate, and he's got a nice personality. He seems like, whenever you see behind the scenes footage, he seems like a bit of a joker in a changing room. Everyone gets on well with him. Seems like a good guy. But, money turns everyone, doesn't it? Not everyone. Didn't turn Gerrard. Liverpool's pursuit of Marc Guehi could hint at a possible exit for Ibrahima Konate. Liverpool are hot favourites to sign Geuhi, who looks like he could be on his way out of Crystal Palace, for a 50 million transfer fee. The Geuhi links have left Liverpool supporters debating where he would fit into their team, particularly with Van Dijk and Konate as the clear first choice partnership. There have been suggestions it could hint at a possible switch of formation from slot to a back three. I'm not sure why that would be. Slot didn't play a back three at Feyenoord. He hasn't played a back three at Liverpool. Why would he suddenly switch to a back three in the Premier League when we've not seen a back three perform particularly well in the Premier League, and he's just won the title with a back four? I don't see that move happening. I think it's really, we're letting Quansah go, so we need to bring in someone to replace Quansah. We're getting 35 million for Quansah, so 50 million for Geuhi is not too bad. Effectively, 15 million net loss there. And we're getting a defender that maybe slot rates much higher than Quansah at this moment in time, coming in to be Konate's backup, or with Konate rejecting contract and possibly leaving next year on a free, will he be phased in and Konate phased out? And then we get a Van Dijk Geuhi first choice partnership. Thank you for giving me your time. A like would be appreciated as well. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.